was a grind early, but you guys kind of were able to break it open. What was the difference for you guys tonight?
The game took on a little bit of a different look near the end. Early on, it was all about getting a run on the board and then watch Ervin go to work. He was just kind of on cruise control there for a while. He had to pitch out of a couple situations. But the biggest one came at the end for him when he had the battle with Frank Coor there and ended up getting him to swing through a fastball. Late in the game, we had opportunities to add on. Joe got a big home run, and they made a little push at us there in the 8th, but we held it off. And were able to add another run there in the 9th for Kinsler to do his thing. So it's a good win to come down here after a not-so-good homestand and find a way to win the first game.
How big was it to see Trevor Plouffe have a 3-hit night when things had been going a little slow for him lately?
Well, we backed him off a little bit. Coming back, you're never sure exactly how it's going to unfold when a guy misses that much time. But he responded, had a big hit early, and, he had a couple at bats that got away from him there in the middle, but he came back and got the big hit up the middle, particularly his last at bat to get us that insurance run. So it was good to see him have a good night with the bat.
That play at the plate with Polanco, was there thought of challenging it, or was it a matter of it being too late with Max already in the box?
Well, that's on me. When you miss an opportunity, it falls on the manager. You watch the play, and from our angle, I thought the ball beat him, and I didn't think it was particularly close. You kind of watch for reactions of your players, from the guy who slid to the guy who's telling him to slide to the guy. I just didn't see anything, and I quickly turned the page, and that's my mistake. You just can't assume in those situations. Generally, we look for things to challenge, but it sounds like I missed an opportunity there. Thankfully, it didn't cost us the game.
Well, considering how the 8th inning began, how big was it to get some runs there?
For their 8th inning?
And when you guys batted, when you lead off hit and throw out ceiling and fly ball, you had two.
Yeah, Doge had a good at bat to get on. I'm thinking about bunting there, obviously, and we get a time on the first pitch, and Polanco's been handling the fastball so well. I went ahead and took it off for one pitch and gave Doge an opportunity. He told me he didn't get a good jump. He didn't know why he went, which happens. So we kind of missed that opportunity, but we were able to recover and still put something together.
Bauer's home run is part of a 3-hit game. He fouled off some 3-2 pitches and then got a fastball and just sliced it out.
Well, he had a good night. He had a walk and hit early, and then the home run to give us a 2-run lead. It was a long at bat against a guy who was throwing very hard, and we've seen him do that. He just stays in there and stays in there, and his power numbers. Other than that one year when he kind of jumped, it's just kind of that steady 10 to 15 rate, and but he hits him at good times, and that was a big one for us tonight. And then he followed up with a good at bat there.